Good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Maria, and today I would like to introduce you our friends from Denmark. They are our partners and represent our company at the territory of Scandinavia. So here is Ulla and Børge. So nice to meet you again, and to everyone too. And today I wanted to ask you just a few general questions about our city, about our company. So I think we could get started. And the first question is too easy, and it is about our city. How do you feel about Tomsk, and what is your first impression about Tomsk?
I'm impressed of you have 6 universities in a small town. You are only 500,000 citizens, so this has impressed me.
Yeah.
But again, it's also cold,
Very cold.
Yes.
compared to Denmark.
Frozen students.
Frozen students, a lot of hats and coats.
Yeah. And what about you, Ulla?
Well, I was impressed by the cold. When you come with the airplane, you see suddenly when the airplane lands and you see all the people, they start putting on the coats and they start putting on the hats.
Yeah.
And, okay, I better do so too. And you go out of the plane and...
Yeah, just...
Very cold.
Very cold
Extremely.
air. Talking about city and geographical means. So, is this your first time being in Russia?
Yes, it's my first time.
It's also my first time.
Yes.
So first impression, they're so natural.
So the first impression is the Siberia.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were in Moscow, but only in the airport. So yeah.
So
But you've made a nice impression.
Thank you. And if to just talk about specifically about our company, because that was the purpose of your visit, and talking about the product, why did you choose sandbox? How was it kind of motivated by you?
Well, I saw the iSandBOX in a museum in Denmark for the first time, and I was with my kids, and we were very fascinated. Both adults and kids were fascinated with the sand and the possibilities that it had. And I thought to myself, well, it's something we could use in our company, where we sell supplies for natural science, for nature schools and high schools and so on. So it would be an interesting product, so we started researching and found the iSandBOX.
Okay, and have you faced with some other presentation of the sandbox, excluding ours?
No, actually we've only been presented with homemade versions. People trying to make with their own components and own sandboxes, but we've never come across an actual brand.
I see, because actually talking about competition on this market, it's I would say that it takes place, and there are even a lot of companies at the territory of Russia who tries to do this the same things. But talking about quality and how it looks. Maybe iSandBOX.
Afterwards, we've learned that the iSandBOX is more robust and more of a structure compared to other iSandBOXes or other sandboxes.
And you focus on the quality. And that's a good thing, because some of the competitions use spare parts from Asia, etc. And this is cheap, but it not will hold in the long run.
Because sometimes people, they just trying to chase something new, something popular.
Yeah.
But
and
not
trying
counting.
to push the price down, but not thinking that it has to be around for some years, you know,
Yeah.
in exhibitions and playgrounds and so on. So
Yeah.
it has to be of some quality.
Yeah, fortunately,
Yeah.
our company, we understand that it is very important just to present the product, not only at this stage how it looks like, but how it works and how long will it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the important feature.
Yeah.
And talking about, again, the products and your further plans, we know that you have already bought 2 units, and please, could you please, could you please tell us a little bit more in details for what purposes these units were bought and how they are going to be implemented at what places particularly? So
Yeah.
One of the sandboxes we have sold to a high school, and now they are learning more about the sandbox, about the features of the sandbox, and we will get some feedback from them, and we hope we can implementate this in the sandbox in the future.
So okay, the first is school.
Yeah.
And it is high school.
Yeah.
So quite mature students. will
Yeah,
work
about
with it.
15 years old,
15,
16.
Okay, so it's also very interesting to get the feedback from such audience, because generally, you know that sandbox is more popular among little children, because that is sand and you can just play with it, and talking about some completely different audiences, almost adult people. Yeah, it's very interesting how they will implement it, for what purposes. Would it be geography, or maybe they would kind of design something new even. Very interesting, and we'll wait for this feedback too.
And they were interested in learning that it is possible to develop on the scenarios, that you can give your feedback, and you can actually have some of the, you know, your ideas implemented in the scenarios.
Just
And that's
your dream come true.
Exactly. Yeah.
So and the second one is in Denmark.
No,
the second unit.
That was the first one was in the high school in Denmark.
High school in Denmark, and the second then in Helsinki.
In Helsinki, Finland, yes.
Yeah.
Finland, and here's.
It is being placed in an exhibition at an aquarium, a big aquarium called Sea Life. Actually, it's a part of several aquariums across Europe. And they had seen the iSandBOX in Paris, Sea Life Paris, and were very fascinated. So they had to get one themselves.
Yeah. And if to talk about Sea Life, in this situation we could even make this experience from them, how people just talking to each other and sharing their experience of working with products can push the product, can push the brand, because firstly, the sandbox was bought from Sea Life in Paris, and they were just amazed how it is working and how everything is arranged. And then after, it's like you news among sea lives around the world, and they were just. I mean, we received a lot of requests from different sea lives. Because of this feedback from these guys.
And that's what we are hoping will be the same with the schools, because the teachers and the professors and they talk, and they they network a lot. So I think it's a big part of the marketing is in fact
Yes.
letting the customers
Just show in one,
exactly.
and then everyone
Yeah.
just
Let
wants
it spread. Yeah.
yeah, that is very good, and I like it very much that people not trying to use maybe social networks or something like that, but just real discussion, real relations. That is important. Yeah. And do you like something? I mean, some particular features of the sandbox? What do you like most? Maybe that is the projection itself, or maybe the design, or something.
I think this is the whole package.
The whole,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
how it looks like in its whole.
Yeah, how it samples, how it works. Yeah.
So yeah.
But the parts that I think are most used among our customers will be the learning scenarios where you actually learn something and where it's the most realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
For now at least, and then we will try to also make an effort into advertising the more therapeutic sides of the aspects of the iSandBOX. And the possibilities there.
So yeah, education,
Yeah.
medicine,
Yeah.
medicine plans. I think
Also in the education field, you just you also have to learn something.
yeah.
This has not been fun
Yeah,
all the time.
it's not all play.
No.
Yeah.
So it has to be it has to fit into the specific education.
Yeah.
Maybe the volcano model could fit very good.
Yeah.
I think.
And the landforms
Folds,
and
yeah.
The topography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So it is very important if we are working with educational fields that it's not all about play.
Yeah, exactly. You need to learn something, and it
Yes.
needs to be realistic.
And details they are also very
Exactly.
important. So that is what we're
Yeah.
going to develop further, some details, and we also noticed these things about Ice Age.
Yeah.
And Vasily
Yeah.
remembers it. We'll try to do our best
Yes.
in updating and
Yeah.
upgrading and in developing some new modes for the sandbox in order to make our clients, not only in our country but throughout the world, be happy and
Be educated at the same time.
educated,
Yeah.
because it's very important to learn and to learn constantly.
Yeah.
And I think it is the logical end of our discussion, and I'm very happy to see you in Tomsk, to see you in real life, because all our previous discussions were only in WhatsApp or by email. So we really appreciate your intentions and your just being so interested in our brands, and we just want to say thank you to you. And
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to you, and I think that is all. Thank you, dear friends, and again, we were discussed some little questions with our guests from Denmark, with Ulla and Børge, and we very happy to see them in our city.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.